44.
Episode 44.
The real 44.
There are no gay Mexicans.
Where are the gay Mexicans, dude?
Nobody knows, dude.
I don't think they exist.
All the gay Mexicans were taken to outer space, and they returned, and now they're Asian.
You think?
That's exactly what happened.
I don't think so. I think they wander off into the woods, into the hills of fucking Chalupo, dude. I think the only time Mexicans do gay stuff is in full cowboy attire. It's like the only gay Mexican sex is just Brokeback Mountain.
Episode 44. Do you think is that what the chupacabra is? Is actually just just one gay Mexican that's out there?
It's two gay Mexicans tussling in a tent. You just hear those spurs rattling, dude.
Mexican. Oh, these are chupacabra.
I think like the top or like the dude Mexican gets to wear all black, and the fucking girlish like bottom Mexican has to wear like an all white cowboy outfit. Dude.
It's a chupacabra again. He fucked many men here.
Thinking about like Mexican men like in the 1800s sneaking into the woods and having gay sex in cowboy outfits.
Dude,
it might be my
like
favorite thing
a
ever.
Short, squat, chubby Mexican. See, I'm gay.
See, Ramon is very pretty.
He is muy guapo.
Plus, too, I'm sure after they have gay sex, they knife fight, and whoever like survives, you have to stab the person.
That's why there's
to
no
death.
gay Mexicans.
They killed each other. Yeah,
There's only one. And it's the chupacabra. Whoever the chupacabra is, it's like fucking. It's like
Highlander.
It's like old maid. Like there's just one dude.
No, it's Highlander.
It is Highlander.
He
goes around.
Every gay Mexican dude in history, they had sex in the woods, wearing whatever cowboy outfit was appropriate, and then it was a knife fight to the death.
And then
one walked away.
Yep.
And then notched his fucking holster, his leather belt.
Yep.
It's all the fucking dudes.
Very guapo.
25?
He is very guapo, chupacabra. He fucked many men. Very handsome man. Dude, think of those boys in the back of that truck.
What?
The fucking lads, dude, riding around, ready for the next gig, ready for their next leaf blowing gig.
Yeah.
All eyeing each other up. Just like, which one of you guys is the chupa?
Oh, because there's
Which
someone.
one
There
of
is
you
one
could
that
be
walks.
the chupacabra?
Damn, who's just fucking up all the gay dudes?
All those guys,
Sexing 'em.
all those guys in their fucking Tap Out and Affliction and Ed Hardy t-shirts, just eyeing each other up, just like
Who's the
the
chupacabra?
chupacabra. He could be here today in our own Toyota.
He's probably out. You're probably absolutely powerless against his seduction too.
Oh, can you imagine a gay, chubby Mexican
Oh my god.
approaching you, dude?
Yeah.
Just walking up to you at a 7-Eleven, just...
Well, you wouldn't even see him.
Hey.
Before you knew what happened, he'd have his dick. You'd have your
He
dick
would
in his
get you.
mouth.
He would get you.
Your dick would be in his mouth before you knew what happened. He'd be like, "Oh God, Jesus Christ!" He'd just be fucking carry you right.
And then that's exactly what happened, because then like the authorities would show up and be like, "What happened?" He'd be like, "I don't know. I think it was a chupacabra." They'd be like, "There's no such thing." He'd be like, "Well, that was probably it. I definitely did not get raped."
Some guy just sucked my dick for 5 minutes and stabbed me in the leg. I don't know what that is. Dude, those
And
boys.
he scurried back off into the woods,
He went back
into the
in there,
desert.
dude.
What the fuck was that, dude? Some fucking tiny Mexican just came out and sucked our dicks, dude. And then he ran away. He
stabbed
cut
us.
He cut my leg,
This
dude.
tiny Mexican sucked our dicks and called us gay and ran back into the desert.
He scurried off like the gay chupacabra does, dude.
God, dude, you gotta be careful for that.
Is that what you think Sasquatch is? He's out in Chechnya. Every fucking supernatural thing can be explained by
You
just its gay
think-
dudes sucking dicks.
That's true. I wonder if Sasquatch. I think Sasquatch is splitting cheeks, dude.
You think he's butt fucking?
Yeah, Sasquatch is
I
coming
think that's
down.
just a gay dude out in the woods who fucks guys, and then they're like,
Everyone has-
it was a
lie.
Sasquatch that attacked us.
He was like 8 feet tall, 500 pounds.
He was huge. There was nothing we could do. He destroyed our tent and my ass. And then he ran back into the woods, dude.
He made David jerk off.
He tricked him with his Sasquatch magic, and David jerked off to Sasquatch raped us.
Well, it's funny because apparently a lot of, well, I could say one for sure. There's Ridley Creek State Park. A lot of times, like, that's a hotbed for gay activity.
Yeah, I'm
like
telling you.
wooded areas, you sneak back, dude.
Seclusion. Maybe you're hanging out with your buddies. Maybe a Sam Squatch comes out of the woods
Sasquatch.
and gets you, dude. Some guy comes out. He's all fucking burly.
That is funny to think about, dude. If like you think you're walking in the woods, just having a peaceful time, dude, there could be dudes in there waiting.
It could be a Sasquatch
Like-
behind any tree.
You could go get gay sex.
People
That's
get,
how.
people get raped in parks all the time.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Central Park.
Dudes get raped constantly.
Everybody gets raped in parks. And then when you report it to the authorities, if you're a man, you're like, oh, that was something supernatural.
Snake bit me.
There's no way a man could have subdued me. There was some sort of supernatural beast.
Snake bit me.
Woo! 44, dude.
Oh, dude, 44 is off to
What
a
do you
fucking
think about
running
44?
start. I like it.
We're back,
That's
dude.
a sick theory.
Area 51.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking lads pulled up in a truck
Just
into the desert.
butt fuck the president.
Hopped
He's
out.
like, aliens.
Yeah, hopped out, sucked the sheriff's dick. He was like, oh, there was a crash here.
That'd be sick if that.
It was aliens.
If you could play, if like they finally solved the end of X-Files and that's how they explained it. It's like, holy shit.
It's just been gay Mexicans sucking everyone's
There's
dick.
just like the 6 of them hiding, dude, and ruining everything.
6 gay Mexicans throughout the world, dude. Just hiding. That's why they built the Great Wall.
Great Wall where? In China?
In China to keep them out.
You think they traveled
Yeah,
that
they traveled
far?
the whole way and they were trying to get in.
Damn.
That's why we need to build one. That's what Trump wants.
You think he's
That's
worried
the
about getting-
actual conspiracy behind it is Trump's trying to keep out the gay chupacabra.
What do you think Trump's working with?
What do you mean?
Like DUIs.
His dick?
Yeah.
Trump's got a fat dick.
You think he's
dude.
got a hog?
I think he's got a fat,
He's
weird.
Polish, right?
Nah.
I think he's non-racial.
He is no. He's.
I think he's just white. I think his parents come from nowhere.
He was sent down from the heavens to prevent the gay chupacabra, dude. That was his one mission.
He's just white.
He is from outer space.
I could see that.
He landed here. Everything else has been a facade. He
About
has
what?
one mission:
To block the chupacabra.
to
He
block the gay Mexican chupacabra.
has to
dude.
fight him, dude, and knife him.
He's got no shot.
You don't think so?
No, that's why he's
That
trying
guy.
to.
That guy's about the chupacabra is about 400 years old.
He can't be stopped.
Nah,
He lives off the cum of gay Mexicans.
that's powerful stuff, dude.
That'll fucking
You want
juice
to
you
talk
up.
about the witches brew?
Yep.
That's like Eye of Newt times 10.
44 is hot. Dude,
What's been going on?
I found a new hobby.
Well,
It's checking the Upper Allen, where I'm from, the Upper Allen Police Township.
Uh-huh.
They release the arrest records every day, which is kind of fucked up. So, like, if you get arrested, let's say you got a DUI.
okay.
Before it's even proven that you're guilty, your face is up on the website, and it's Matt McCusker was arrested for DUI, and your
yeah,
mugshot's up.
Like, say you just took a bad medication
The
and had a
police
bad
report
reaction.
is so fucking funny.
When they talk
The
shit.
Mechanicsburg police report, if you go through it, first off, it's the same fucking kid every week.
Really?
There's one kid, Shane.
Gillis?
His name's Shane. No, his name it's like Shane
You
Royce.
just get a DUI every weekend when you go home and don't
He's
talk
been getting
about it.
terroristic threats. He keeps
Really?
getting arrested for saying he's going to choke his girlfriend for the last like 6 months. It's so funny.
What do they do for that?
There's a Mechanicsburg Most Wanted. It's all people that got like DUIs and left town. It's so funny.
Dude.
You got to see their faces too. They're all methed out. Every single
yeah.
every single person that gets arrested in Mechanicsburg is methed out or black, and there's no black people in Mechanicsburg. Like if you're black in Mechanicsburg, you are ending up on that fucking police website.
They're going to get you?
They're gonna get you for something.
Think they're going around looking for suspicious characters?
It's like we smelled weed in his car, so we arrested him
Locked them down.
for sure.
Holy shit.
Anyway, it's a good website. You should
I
check
gotta
it
check
out.
that
Go
out.
to Upper Allen Township.
And they're just busting people.
Yeah.
Anything juicy?
Other than this one kid that keeps getting arrested, which is really funny because if it's like 5 arrests every month, like no one, there's not enough people to fill it up. So like if you just click older pages, it's just the same kid but like with different haircuts,
Oh, it's
different
so funny,
facial.
dude.
It's so funny.
They're
He keeps-
They
yeah.
should frame him for murder.
They're going to, dude.
They definitely will.
He's the fucking.
He's Avery.
He is Avery. He's the fucking Avery of our town. I don't know what the fuck he's still doing in Mechanicsburg. They arrest him every
He's gotta
3
choke
fucking
his
days.
fucking bitch
He
girlfriend.
needs to choke her.
He needs to fucking be
He needs
about
to
it.
stop fucking doing these terroristic
He's probably
threats.
on Facebook in all caps like, I'm going to fucking choke you,
Yep.
fuck you.
And then somebody from the Upper Allen Police Department comes over and is like, Shane,
Well, it's probably one of his like...
come on.
It's like his... He probably gets into like a white trash legal battle
For sure.
where they start like threatening each other with like legal terms neither of them understand. Like, that's terrorism. That's technically terrorism.
The guy keeps getting arrested for terrorism. He's
The
constantly
chief is
arrested.
like, that is terrorism.
Technically, that's terrorism.
You can't say you're going to choke someone or else you're a terrorist.
They got the police department bought like bulletproof glass for all their windows in their township building
Why?
My dad was so angry about it.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's super
Yeah,
expensive.
it's ridiculous. They have like a tank. They have like a huge SWAT vehicle. They have one of those.
Oh my god.
They were militarized, dude. And
They got militarized.
They're using all their resources to stop this kid from Facebook. From Facebook posting like, I'm gonna choke my bitch girlfriend.
They just fucking drive their they just take his cell phone and run over his Cricket Mobile with their tank.
Hell yeah, boys.
We did it. We did it again.
Yeah, that's what I was up to.
Nice. You chilled on the homestead this weekend.
Yeah, it was a nice weekend.
Nice.
I did the bonfire with Big J Okerson and Dan Soder. Went up to New York City. Got on the XM Comedy Central radio. Whew. Listen to that, listener.
Yeah, check
Think
that
about
out.
it. No, don't listen to it. I say like one word.
Yeah.
Those two are fucking nonstop.
They're ripping.
Yeah, and I just sat there. I was basically Ginty on our podcast.
Makes sense. Yeah,
I didn't want to jump in and.
Well, there's two speeds. Either you go on a podcast and take it over.
Yeah, fuck that.
Or you chill in the darkness.
Yeah, and then fucking pick and choose.
Yeah.
Fucking snipe from the distance.
True that.
But when you snipe occasionally and you miss, you sound like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh,
like there were like minute stretches, like several minute stretches where I didn't say a word, and then I would just jump in and tell a joke, and no one would laugh, and I'd be like, "All right, no, see, all right."
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I was nervous too.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both
leagues,
they're both like very popular, good comics.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there trying to like make fun of things.
No, what's funny? I was thinking about this today. No matter like, in terms of fame, you could be like a really good comedian, Comedy Central special, on your way, and it's like you're still not even in Kathy Griffith's universe, dude.
Yeah, true. No one knows who Big J Okerson is.
That's what I'm saying.
No
These
one
dudes
fucking
they're
knows.
funny. They're both hilarious. Yeah. But in terms of like flexing fame dick, it's like,
yeah,
all right.
For real.
It's like unless you like are Will Smith or like Danny DeVito, it's like
if I
it is funny how in the comedy universe you're like, holy fuck, and then you're like, who's that? And you're like, I don't fucking know.
If I was like, hey dad, I was on Comedy Central Radio with Dan Soder and Big J Okerson, he'd be like, Big J what? What are you talking about? Like, he's really good. He's like, sure he is, Shane. Look, stop getting parking tickets. They're mailing them to the house. It's bullshit.
Dude, well, I was back with what's that guy's name again? James Davis.
Oh God, yeah.
He did that. I had a feature, and I did the first night. Everything went well. The guy was cool, and like a motherfucking weasel behind my back cuts me off the show.
Oh no, James Davis.
Yeah,
he had a Comedy Central show. I think it's canceled already.
Hood Adjacent. It's
called Hood Adjacent. It was. I think I might have talked about it on here. I watched it, and it was so fucking bad.
It was sketch comedy, right?
It was like a white chick tried to write Chappelle's show. Like,
dude.
It was like black comedy written from a suburban white chick's perspective. Like, it was fucking awful.
You're fucking ripping the 50 cal.
That was
dude.
one of the worst shows I've ever
bad.
seen. I promise that was one of the worst shows.
No, I believe you because I was I was witnessing his.
I would watch Hassan Minaj's special 10 times before I watched Hood Adjacent.
Fuck.
Hood Adjacent sucked dick.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway. Because I wasn't blown. You watch headliners, and you're like, this guy could be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm watching him, and I'm like, I do my thing. I get off. I was happy with my set.
Yeah,
he was being all cool
good.
and everything. And this is Thursday. He'd being all cool about it. Coming the next day, dude, find out I'm cut. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then, some weird thing happened with the club, so I ended up staying on.
Yeah.
White privilege. And
no, they tried to fucking black privilege.
Well, no, what happened was it was like he wanted someone else. He wanted his boy, basically.
Yeah, he black privileged.
He did. He black privileged me. Brack privilege.
Oh.
He black privileged me.
Yeah, very tricky.
And then and then by some weird thing that he didn't finalize, they were like, well, we're not going to pay 2 features. They would have had to have paid me because I showed up.
They're not going to pay his fucking friend to come down.
Exactly. So I think he ended up paying his friend. So it was pretty tight. We went out, we did that. But like, dude, it just, it wasn't.
No, of course. I mean, it's like, don't get me wrong. I don't know him.
Yeah.
If I ever meet him.
He was cool enough besides cutting me.
Yeah. If I met him, I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. That's cool. You had that show. You're cool. All that. But it's like, I don't know. That's a bitch move to fucking. It's not a bitch. I mean, I would do the same thing. Like if I was headlining, and then I was in a random city and they had an opener for me, and I had at least in my mind, the power to be like, I'd rather have McCusker come down here.
Yeah.
I would have in a second.
Yeah, but I feel like you also would figure out a way to be like, all right, well,
Yeah.
let me do something so this guy doesn't get boned out.
Yeah, for sure.
So this guy was just like, fuck him. And then, so I went back down. We had,
How old was he? How old is James
I don't think
Davis?
he's that old, man. I don't. When
I think
was
he's young enough to be a dumb cunt.
Exactly. When I was dealing with him, I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not dealing with someone who's like old. Like I've dealt
Yeah.
with older dudes who that situation's happened. They brought their own
Yeah,
guy,
they're aware.
and they just let me go. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, I don't give a fuck. But he was at one point. I was like, dude, I'm talking to I think a younger person here because he was kind of weird about
He's
it.
young.
But their exec
He
came.
just had a Comedy Central show. Of course,
But
he's
dude,
like,
my
I don't
thing
give
was
a
like,
fuck.
and this is what I see a lot now, where it's like the celebrity persona's there. It's like you got cool clothes. You got like you walk out, you're like, hey, like I'm blazed right now, I'm high and everything. But it was like
That wears off.
the content, like the actual
Yeah.
jokes and humor. It was just like
Material sucks, but it's like,
Horrible.
oh, this guy's been on TV.
he looks
Whoa.
cool, dude.
Of
it
course
was,
he
it
looks
was,
cool, dude.
It was literally like they
Is
just
he wearing a leather jacket?
yeah, dude.
Was he?
That was a funny joke he had about how he could only wear like half a leather. He couldn't wear leather pants yet. He's like, I'm not ready to wear leather pants. I can only wear. He's like, I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. And it's like people, I think, like kind of like watching people become celebrities. They feel like it makes them feel. When people, there's
Yeah.
like two real. Either you can be funny in comedy and just be funny, or you can be like, I'm gonna be a star. And there's some people who like be like, yeah, man, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, but
weird.
I will say this: white people don't get away with that.
No,
If I saw a white comic on stage that was like, I'm gonna be famous, this is sick, you guys are here to check it, I'd be like, dude, what a fucking idiot. But I'll watch a black comic go on and be like, yo, for real, I got mad shit in the works right now, like it's sick y'all came out. It's like, yeah, that guy's got a lot of stuff in the works.
yeah.
I'll give
It's
a
true.
black guy a pass on that.
It is,
Even though we
yeah.
shouldn't. That's bullshit.
It's true.
If
It's
James
lame.
Davis came out and had fucking garbage material and then was like, yo, I'm going to be fucking mad famous, it'd be like, dude, you had one show, you're fucking 0 for 1 in a major way.
Yeah, dude. They gave you.
I mean,
they
don't
let,
get me
they put
wrong.
you up to
I'd
bat.
love to be 0 for 1 right now.
Yeah, I know. You get that money, I guarantee. But the producer was there, the one show, and this dude was just like a fucking. It was just a fat nerd with Jordans on, and he was like, "Hey, James," blah, blah, blah. And I was like, they're all just kissing each other's asses. He's like, "We're definitely gonna get season 2 going up for you, right?" And it's like, the guy.
I thought they already canceled it.
Who the fuck knows, dude? And then the guy.
Good Lord, I hope
dude,
they
the
do.
The guy was like, "I'm gonna get a cheesesteak. Where should I go?" And they were like, "Oh, you're gonna go to Pasadena." I was like, "Dude, go to Max's." That's like the one all the way up in the hood. I was like, "Go to Max's." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Dude, you're gonna love it." I sent this fucking white nerd up to the hood.
Oh, phenomenal.
You had like 2 like little white chicks with him.
Where,
I'm like,
North? Is it North Philly?
it's up in like Germantown. I'm like, "Yo,
Oh.
go to Max's, dude."
Why don't
It's
you head
really
up
good.
there?
I was like, "That was the place in Creed, dude."
Talk
Going up
about
there.
hood adjacent. I'm sure Germantown loved it.
Yeah, exactly.
That show, I swear to God, that show is built for white high school kids. It's what it's built for.
I can see that. Well,
Dude.
he explained the concept. That's the other thing too. Like I'm listening to this guy who someone a network gave money to for this.
Well, what's he look like? He looks cool.
He looks like yeah, exactly.
He looks like a fucking skinny, likable, stylish black kid that's young
yes,
who talks. He speaks like a white person. He
Sort
does.
of.
He does.
Yeah.
He speaks like a white person trying to talk black.
He's to me. It seemed like he was kind of doing a Chappelle-ish
He's trying.
impersonation.
He's trying. Who's?
But
I mean, fuck.
He was hitting me with it. Like he was like, oh, he did it on stage. He was like, my show's called Hood Adjacent because like I grew up like next to the hood. Like I'm here, the hood's right here. Like I was right next to the hood.
Like, yeah,
It's
we
like,
call that the suburbs. You fucking
yes,
bitch.
yeah, exactly, exactly, dude. And it was like the fact that he pitched that to a room full of people, and they're like, hood adjacent. You were kind of near there, but you
Yeah.
weren't.
Oh, that's perfect.
Dude.
None of us are actually in the hood. That's pretty cool. It's like, wait, you played roller hockey in your cul-de-sac? Oh, sweet, you're black as fuck. Dude, I mean, not that he'll ever hear this or I'll ever run into him,
don't give a
but good
fuck.
Lord, that shit. Listener, go on demand right now and watch
Yeah,
Hood Adjacent. and
Judge for
just
yourself.
Strap in for the hackiest black jokes you can fucking imagine.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah,
Like Chappelle Show was good because, I mean, he made fun of black people in a good way.
Yeah.
It was funny.
he made fun. Well, he made fun of everyone.
He made fun of everyone, but particularly he was the only one that was capable of making fun of black people.
Yeah, yeah.
So the whole fucking country was like, that's funny.
Yeah,
like a crackhead named Tyrone Biggums.
Everyone thought it was funny.
Everyone thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But this guy is making fun of black people from clearly a white perspective.
Really?
I'm telling you, watch the show.
I got to check it out.
He goes into the hood basically as a white person. He's like, we're here to get our hood license. We're down at fucking Church's Chicken in Crenshaw. What up?
Yes,
and like,
yeah.
they're black people, like, he uses black people as props. Like, they'll come up and be like, yo, what up, Playboy? You got to fucking ask my permission to film here, boy. And he's like, oh my God, we are so scared right now. And it's like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's crazy.
I should have checked it out.
It's if I was black, I would be offended by that.
You
show.
wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't
You
be
can still
offended.
be offended, dude. Don't
No,
be
I
silent,
can't.
dude.
I'm not going to appropriate.
No.
I can't. No.
Don't be silent, dude. Don't be a bystander.
Fuck it.
Don't bystand.
I'm terribly
Stand
offended.
up, dude.
I'm offended for black people
Thank
for
you.
hood adjacent.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good.
you got me.
Good.
Dude, I was just thinking the whole time of whoever's listening to this was driving around in their car listening to us talk about gay Mexican chupacabras.
That was a
Like,
good 8 minutes. And then we're like, anyway, how was your weekend?
Yo, you went to a wedding.
Oh my God, I did.
You had to have something funny from that.
Holy
Weddings are
fuck, dude.
hilariously gay.
Dude, I got a couple like Are You All Rights because I sat there. Like,
Weddings are
this was
fucking awful.
This was like I guess non-denominational would be the word, where it was like secular. It was a secular wedding.
I don't know if I like that.
There were, dude, and I'm like,
Catholic or bust.
dude, you got to throw that shit in there because
Yeah.
it's like otherwise.
Otherwise, it's weird and fucking.
Dude.
It's real weird.
It was this lady with short hair, like short combed over Jamie Lee Curtis
Oh my
hair.
God, they had a lady
standing there.
preacher?
Of course, dude. And then
Whose fucking wedding was this?
it was Brittany's friends, my girlfriend's
Oh
friends.
shit!
And it was
Sorry,
just, no,
I thought it
don't
was
give
on
a
your
fuck.
side. I was like, that
Dude.
seems weird.
No, bro. And then like,
Yeah.
no way. So then they had,
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems unlikely.
nah, dude. And then they had like, oh my God, what happened? So then so instead of using the Bible,
They had a non-denominational fucking. They had a fucking
outdoor
They had
non-denominational
a fucking
wedding.
lady with a MAGA haircut.
Yeah, basically.
She had a fucking white nation fucking haircut.
It was like a lady with a haircut that I got from about 1st to 12th grade. Just standing up there and being like, it's very important in a relationship
Love
to
is powerful.
like the author once said, and she'd like name some shitty thing, and then like some girl got up and like read a Bob Marley song lyrics.
Oh,
and
it's
then,
like as Shel Silverstein always said.
dude, yeah, and it was just that it just went on
Here's
and
my
on.
favorite poem by Dr. Seuss.
Oh,
Like, dude, just fucking read Psalms and get
Dude.
the fuck out of here.
And then like it was like
Ugh.
it was like all you know how like I'm like, hey, I know you know this, but there's like a certain mentality, and I swear by this. And if you're in an office your whole life, maybe you don't notice this, but if you spend from like 21 to 30 in a corporate office, it morphs your mind. So I'm listening to this guy's giving a speech, and he's like, just doing this crazy stuff, like trying crazy fusion restaurants, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck?
Oh, so the best man speech?
Oh, that was no.
Is that what you're saying?
This was the
What
groom.
was that? The fucking.
This was the groom saying this.
Oh, what was
So
he saying?
And everyone's
when?
like, oh.
When did he say it?
This is like during his like vows, and he was, the
In
guy.
his vows, he was talking about fusion restaurants.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm so
like
excited.
they read each other letters. Basically.
They're gonna. This is an Instagram wedding.
Yeah,
That's what this is for.
yeah.
And then again, maybe they'll have a kid.
Hopefully.
And then like we were talking earlier, party time's over, dude.
Yep.
Instagram and you being cool and doing fusion bullshit and doing
Yep.
CrossFit, it's all over.
It's gone, dude.
Now it's time to stop being cool. You had a window of 3 years that you were cool in your life
Yep.
because you sucked in high school, you sucked in college,
Uh-huh.
and then you found out about fucking young professional happy hours and CrossFit
Craft
and
beers.
kickball league and fucking craft beers, and you were cool for fucking 3 years.
You got pussy for a little
Yep,
bit.
and then you knocked some chick up, and next thing you know, some fat dyke is reading your fucking vows. She's reading fucking where the sidewalk ends for your fucking marriage vows. And the fucking light beer commercial's over, dude. Now all of a sudden it's a fucking horrible commercial where you're raising kids that
People
are
stop
screaming.
tossing you ice cold Bud
Yeah,
Lights,
dude.
and you're catching him at the game. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Next thing
it's funny
oh.
because he's like the nicest dude in the world.
I'm sure he's
But
nice.
it was so funny to see
He was a nerd
that.
his whole life.
Exactly.
Yeah, he better be nice.
He was. But like I'm watching this and I'm trying to like not have a shitty face on, and I like the whole time
man.
she'd tap me like, "What's the matter with you?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." And I'd look at it and I'd be like, "God, this is
Disgusting.
fucking horrible."
It's crazy.
Horrible. And then his brother gave the best man speech, dude. So now we've moved into like we're in like some barn now. So this guy, it's like
Barn with fucking Christmas lights. Did they have Christmas lights?
Of course,
of course.
And guess where all the food came from?
Vegan, rustic
Food trucks.
Food trucks.
Yeah, food trucks, dude. Food trucks pulled up. That's ultimate,
I'm surprised
dude.
they didn't play fucking kickball right there.
I mean,
I can't believe they
I'm
didn't play
surprised
kickball.
we didn't get hit by like a co-ed kickball.
There wasn't a fucking synchronized dance, was there? Because that's the topping of
No,
the
no,
cliche-
they didn't do that.
That's the
but
fucking...
only because the guy was so like this dude was so white that would have been like he did a mother son dance and he just kind of stood there. He like didn't
The
even
mother
dance
son
with it.
dance must be the most awkward thing on earth.
Yeah, well, the mother son dance, yeah, it is kind of awkward.
I would never...
Well, you just do a slow dance.
I might fucking cut that one out.
You have to, dude. You gotta do a slow
Nah.
dance, dude. Oh, sorry, this dude. So
Hopefully my mom dies before I get married.
You gotta dance with someone then.
Nah, dude, I'll fucking... I'll just lay on the
Dude,
ground.
to think.
I'll just lay in the middle of the dance floor.
You could do a long moment of silence.
I'll do a interpretive dance. I'll be like, this song represents my mother's
do like a Japanese
love for me.
Do like with like masks and stuff and fucking dance around.
To fucking life is a highway. I wanna ride it.
Dude, this guy gives a speech, the best man. It looks exactly like the groom, but it's his jacked brother. The groom wouldn't
Jacked as fuck.
He doesn't
CrossFit.
drink. So his brother was like where was this guy? They're from like Ohio. Everyone at this fucking wedding was from like the middle of the country. So the brother had an idea. Dude, it was like watching an open micer. He had an idea. He had like 5 pages written out that he's holding on to. He's like, let you guys know, had a couple cold ones before this. So, dude, literally, he's
Couple of fucking
everyone's
woos
like,
from the cool table.
Yep, and he's like, let you know if this thing goes off the tracks, my fault, and like whatever,
Dude,
like, my bad.
The CrossFit table wooed hard as fuck at that.
They were so there was people who were just like, giving it to him, so excited, like yeah,
of course.
And then so he goes up there, and I could tell that the whole joke of his set was that he had to paint himself as like a diehard car, like a gearhead, and then his brother didn't know anything about cars, and like make fun of his brother for not knowing about cars. So then he'd be like, yeah, he had an old what was it, 92 Camry. And dude, and he realized his thing wasn't working. He started letting these like it was like literally it was a structured nervous breakdown, and it went on for 5 minutes. And it was just like, and then he's got his life together. I don't he's kind of together now. Who would have thought that he'd get married before me?
That's
married
not who would have thought he would get married before me, but the stock line for a best man speech is like, he was a mess until he met you. You saved him. He's so lucky to have you in his life.
That is the stock. He didn't do that.
That's what you got to go.
He was like his whole thing was like he was always together. Then one day I just kind of noticed him becoming a man while I never did. And it was just sad and like,
whoa.
Then he'd be like, yeah, but he doesn't know anything about cars. And he'd do these weird noises, dude. And I would sit there every time. And the dude next to me actually started grabbing my arm, like, dude, stop. Because I was sitting there like, he was laughing too, but he was like, dude, you got to let this go.
Jesus.
They started making fun of me. They're like, all right, pro. And I'm like, dude, I know what he's doing right now. And it's hurting me, dude.
How about any sick intros when they announced the...
They didn't even do any of that. There was no bridesman, no groomsmen, and no bridesmaid.
I was at a wedding recently, and they didn't do shitty intros, and Kyle, my former roommate, he did really well. He did the best man speech.
He did a good
one? It was
one?
good. It was heartfelt.
Nice.
I even told him, I was like, dude, a lot of those are fucking the corniest, shittiest things on earth, and yours was good, man. He had a good one.
You cannot have a more rapt audience than fucking at that wedding. So if you go up and bomb at a wedding,
although I'm 0 for 1, they handed me the mic at my sister's.
Real.
It was on those. I was
dude.
like, all these fucking Egyptians out here, fucking, blah, blah, blah. And everyone was like, "Whoa, dude!"
Yours was too real, dude. It fucked them up.
Yeah, I made fun of them for being Coptic Christians. I was like, you gotta fucking stop going to weird church and wearing capes and shit.
Those entrances would honestly, like, that's something that would deter me from getting married.
entrances to a
again.
wedding party.
Yeah, coming down and being like, "Woo!" I think I did it at mine. I can't.
Everyone
I
does.
literally
You have
can't
to.
remember. I think I definitely probably
I
did it.
refused at my sister's.
What'd you do? Just walk in?
I just walked out with my niece. I let her fucking dance around. I was like,
Good
I'm just
move.
walking out. There's no way I'm
You didn't
fucking
grind on
dancing. I fucking, I slapped her around. I actually gave her the rock bottom.
It'd be funny if you said that and then you watch the video and you're sitting there like,
Oh my God. I would never do that.
That'd be
I
so-
mean, I would. A
Wait.
few years ago, I would have.
What, grind on your knees?
No, I would,
Oh.
no. Matt.
Sorry. Oh, yeah,
Matt.
come out and be like, woo.
Yeah, a few years ago, before I started doing stand-up,
It's funny watching people.
it's true that stand-up really ruins that aspect.
Yeah.
Like, this is as fucking corny as it gets. This
No.
is the equivalent of a stand-up best man speech. But,
Yeah.
like, you get cynical and you get fucking... You can see what people are doing and why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, the entrances to weddings are, like, the saddest.
Yeah, I wonder, though, if you never
Fucking
did stand
thing.
up, if you would have still noticed that. That's where I think an ice cold, like a fucking just gallons of Pilsners, dude, drown that. I think everyone has that, but they just drowned it with Miller Lite. Like, they're standing there like, God, this is so depressing and sad. And they just fucking hit a couple more MLs, dude, and you're like, woo!
Do a couple burpees
I'm
across
gonna do the moonwalk. Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't dance.
True.
I need
Well,
to
you're a
be
dancer.
blacked out, and then I'll fucking start fucking around.
Yeah,
but
you're a
like
good
a
dancer.
real dance, I can't do.
I need to be pretty drunk.
Yeah, I need
honestly.
to be drunk and like know that it's funny.
Yeah, I have a tough time.
I can't-
had
I
a sober,
can't-
I had a sober dance at that wedding in a barn, and there was like, it was just the husband. I mean, I was like, I don't give a fuck, but it was to a band, which I'm a DJ dance man. I need
True,
a DJ, dude. When I dance with a band, I just feel like a weird old white lady. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like a weirdo. And then, yeah, so I did that, and then like the bride and groom were up there alone. And if you have a wedding, that sucks. If you're a bride and groom, you're the only ones dancing. So I
Oh,
pitied them. So I
that's
got
so
up.
sad.
It was sad. So I got up in pity and forced myself to dance like a dickhead. And then they just left. So then it was just me and Brittany. And then like some fucking dude came up, thank God, with a shaved head. So
They
he started
abandoned you.
dancing. They got off.
that was. It's funny
pissed.
you brought up the band because the wedding I was at, they had a band, like a really good band.
Yeah.
but it was like they were all like young, hot singers.
Really?
I swear to God, they were like Mouseketeers, dude. They had like a Disney
Interesting.
fucking high school
Oh, you're
musical
talking about like that.
band. Like they were good as fuck, but no one was like. Everyone was like, "All right, take it down." They're like, "Come on, guys," and they would sing like Bruno Mars.
Holy
It'd Be
shit.
some white guy in like a vest, like this ain't. No I was just standing there like, dude, this guy's a faggot.
Did I ever tell you when I tried to be a wedding DJ?
No.
Yeah, I trained to
Oh
be a
my
wedding
God,
DJ.
what would you play? Fucking Sabbath?
No. I was all about it. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make so much money.
You can
being
make a ton of money. All
I
you have
was
to do
gonna-
is press play on your fucking.
I know, and then you got to announce and be like, give it up for coming down the aisle,
Easy.
dude. I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill it. I'm gonna make so much money. Well, I went through like training and everything. I went to my first wedding. I had to shadow a DJ, and I sat there and I was like, I'm gonna fucking drive off a bridge, dude. I can't do. I
Yeah.
couldn't. Dude, you can make fucking $1,000 a week doing that shit, and I just was like, I'll fucking kill myself.
It'd be sick if you killed yourself at a wedding.
Dude, if I had like my rented like purple
Yep.
vest and like by then I'd have like a dangling
You'd
cross
definitely have an earring.
I'd just be like, fuck this.
If you were just like, give it up for me, he was about to fucking blow his brain, and you just
But wired myself.
if you just hit play on fucking cut my life into pieces, you just blew your brains out on the dance floor in some fucking shitty barn with Christmas lights.
I do it right as
rustic.
right as she went down the aisle, dude. I'd be like, dan, dan, dan.
You would have to do it themed. Like if it was at a barn, you would have to get like a rusty saw and cut your throat.
I'd let a horse impale me with its fucking penis, dude.
Oh, that's funny. I posted that on the internet.
Did you?
Yeah, I posted it on the main board. People were talking shit on Notre Dame versus Georgia,
And you posted
somehow
a horse
I
killing someone with
I
its penis?
posted the video of Mr. Hand.
Oh my god.
You know that video, right?
What is that now?
It's a man getting butt fucked by a horse,
Well, I figured that out, yeah.
and he dies from it.
What is
There's
it?
a real video. You see this guy get fucked, and the audio of it, he's like it's so fucking crazy. Like it's a man,
Okay.
bare-assed, bent over.
I'd hope, yeah.
And like his buddy's directing the dick of the horse into his butt,
Jesus.
and then like
Did he
when-
get in trouble?
I don't know the laws. I think I would imagine.
Placing, that's an accessory.
Sounds like manslaughter.
Yeah.
And so he aims it up, and then the horse fucking feels it, like it knows it's in, and it thrusts. Like the horse gets into it and thrusts, and this guy's like,
You tell me killed him with one thrust?
he died later in the hospital, but it was, I mean, it's a horse stick.
Dude, I'm not fucking,
Went up to, like, his chest.
I'm not taking it lightly.
It fucking destroyed all of his insides.
I believe it.
But yeah, if you, listener, Google.
What do you think the horse is working with? 20
Google
inches?
Mr. Hand horse.
Mr. Hand horse.
Mr. Hand horse.
Killing.
Watch a man get fucked by a horse and die from it.
The guy was gay, I'm guessing. Or do you think he was just fucking around with a horse thinking it wouldn't fuck him in the butt? What the fuck was going on?
I don't know if homosexuality has much to do with getting fucked by a horse.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
You don't just fucking step up to the plate on a horse dick, dude.
I don't think.
Those boys are
I think
playing
that's
around
just
a little.
bestiality. I think if you're into bestiality, I think that's a different.
Yeah, but if you're in a guy's
All
getting
right,
fucked
so
by
like,
horses,
do you think it goes like straight gay bestiality? You think that's like the next level?
the next level of perversion.
Of chupacabra? See.
The chupacabra probably came and fucking popped a dick in his butt.
Caballero. Muy grande.
The idea of Mexican Brokeback Mountain makes me laugh so
Mexican
hard.
Brokeback Mountain would be the funny, like them just fucking working at some nice house and then being like, all right, like, you are very
Or
nice.
if they were like sneaking, it was just their two Mexican cowboys sneaking into America and they just fucked each other the whole time and never made it.
I like your lunchbox.
That'd be a dramatic scene of like the end of like with he's like crossing into like America with his boyfriend and then like some fucking like
White militia
jarhead, some
shoots him.
jarhead, comes in and is like, get the fuck.
Ain't no faggot beaners coming into my country.
He just catches him doing gay stuff in his backyard.
You know
He's
how
like,
hard it would be to
"What?"
shoot the chupacabra though? It'd be fucking scurrying side to side like a crab.
Dude, and then you can't bring that thing down. You can't. I gotta pee.
All right, go pee.
With 36 minutes, let's take a break.
Is this
here.
even good?
And we're back.
My compañero Jorge, very guapo.
Dude, those Spurs jingling, dude.
Oh, sound like fucking Rudolph in the sleigh. You know what I mean? Those sleigh bells
Yep.
just jingling. It's
coming.
actually two Mexican men's spurs jingling back and forth.
Just
Butt
fucking, just those fucking mustaches.
Nobody ever talks about gay Mexicans.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Ever.
man, you never see them.
Yeah. The cartels get to them.
You think?
Yeah, they trade them. They
Uh,
capture them, and that's what everybody thinks is birds. It's cockfighting down there. Is actually
It's just fucking gay
they
guys.
wrestle their gays. The Zetas versus the fucking, I don't know. That's the only Mexican. The fucking Juarez.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the one from Ozarks, wherever
Zeta,
that's from.
Juarez. I don't know. Whatever. There's a
Those boys.
Monterey.
I don't. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I've asked about that, and you just never fucking ever hear
That's what
about it.
cockfighting is. They set two little chubby Mexicans in a cage, and like whoever comes first.
They just fucking. It's speed jerk.
Well, the only way it can come is through the other one's butt. So it's just
Hold on. How's that work?
you got to get into the other guy's butt. Whoever plants their seed wins.
So they make their gay people rape each other in a cage, and I got okay.
Well, when you put it that way, it's not that funny.
I just shot your little bunny out of the sky,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. All those little Mexican. Anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Oh, I got your joke. You're talking about
that was hilarious. That was funny.
Mexicans raping each other. It's like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was my
I was
joke.
trying to do the fine dance of language that is comedy.
I was talking about that fucking sick bull Mike Myers tonight.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a retarded guy that we grew up with, and it was because this is a very common phrase.
Can you stop and give
idea.
homage to his name, Mike Myers,
I know.
dude?
First of all, yeah, exactly. I said it tonight. I was like, talk about a fucking red flag, dude. Watch out for Michael Myers, the retarded guy who hangs out at the high school games. But this is like before I was in high school. I was just there because my older siblings played. Or like, I would go watch the football games. There was always a retarded guy named Michael Myers who would go to every game, and he would keep his distance, but he would talk to the young kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he was kind of playful.
Well, and that's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the truest sense.
Exactly. He's just a damaged fucking
Because you don't
man.
want to be like, get away from him, Shane.
Well, yeah, but we were kids, and he had the mind of a kid, so we would fucking like talk to him and fuck with him, and like.
How do you think he
everything was
found out
fine.
about the basketball games?
I think he lived near my high school.
I mean, dude, imagine if you were a retarded person, you lived near high school, you're just chilling, you know.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you got a season and a team to follow.
Well,
That's
it's not
fucking
even
sick.
that. Not even that. Imagine if you're just chilling, you're retarded, and then like literally put yourself in that mentality,
Yeah.
and then one day you're just walking around, you're taking your walk, and then you just walk into a gymnasium full of people and they're
Yeah.
like playing a game. You'd be like,
And there's a
"This,
concession stand.
this is the best."
50-cent M&Ms, and you're like, holy fuck.
Like, that must be mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It must be like going to the Emmys.
There's cheerleaders. And also, you're retarded, so you're not really worried about statutory rape. You're seeing those cheerleaders, and you're like, that's the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
It must be like going to a high school.
Jesus, I'm not doing well.
Well, it must be like Great Gatsby at his party. When you like a retarded person, like a JV girls basketball game, you probably walk in, it's like, dun, 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 dun. You're like, this is all for me.
Dude. Oh, for sure.
The moms are giving you fucking hot dogs.
Everybody's help. Everybody's your friend. They're like, hey, let him go out on the court at halftime and try to shoot at half.
Oh, my
He did that
God.
before. He tried to shoot a half-court shot.
Dude,
But
Frankfurters on the house.
My favorite Michael Myers memory was one time, because Trinity, my high school, Michael Myers, dude. The way they would play the national anthem before games is they just had a fucking tape recorder that you would just press play
Yeah.
on, and it would play like a shitty version of the national anthem. For some reason, the tape recorder wasn't working, and this is like a entirely empty gym. It's like a girls' basketball game, and Michael Myers is just standing at the top of the stands, and he just started belting out, singing the national anthem,
He probably stomped the tape
and
recorder.
no one stopped.
Of course
no
not.
one was like, "This is weird." Everyone was just like, "All right, this is our national anthem now." Just retarded Mike Myers up in the top of the stands.
Well, that's in the Constitution.
If a retarded person sings.
If ye old retarded person of the village starts singing the national anthem, you got to put
Even
your hat.
Kaepernick would fucking stand up, dude. He'd be like, that's powerful.
That's America right there.
Fuck yeah. Anyway.
That would be a funny. That would be a good way around. If so, if they really wanted him to like not
Oh,
kneel,
yeah.
they should start bringing out the Michael Myers' dude.
Yep.
I'm like, you really gonna kneel right now, bro?
Bring out a black Michael Myers.
Whew.
Have him try to sing.
Just bring out Beetlejuice, dude.
Bring out Beetlejuice, dude. I've been watching Beetlejuice highlights every night for the last 2 weeks. So anyway, Michael Myers, one time though, this is, I think I was in like 8th grade or 9th grade.
Yeah.
I think it was 8th grade. I was like starting to figure out what the fuck was going on. Like this guy, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Because this was still like early in, like, if you were a retarded old guy in town, no one cared. No one was like trying to, like when he was young, no one tried to help him. You know what I mean? Like he was a retarded guy in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
In like 1980.
True.
Like there was not a strong special ed class. Everyone was just like, that's Mike. He's fucking dumb.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, yeah.
And then he grew up, didn't have a job. They were just like, he lives with his parents.
Yeah, that makes
He's
sense.
fucked up. And then he tried to tell us to come out to his car. He was like, you guys want to come out to my car? And we were like,
He drove?
I think he was just trying to rape us, but he was definitely trying to fuck us. He was like, you guys come out to my car. And I remembered, he was like, I got a bunch of Nerf footballs out in my car. And it was like, I don't know, Mike. I think I shouldn't do that. And he was
sounds
like,
like a fun car.
He was like, oh, come on, dude, come out. He wasn't like, he was fucked up, but he wasn't full retard. Like he was.
Well, he
still-
was cunning enough to set that good
he still
that
was
Nerf
trying
trap for you guys.
Trying to persuade us with some Nerf. He's like, come on, I have tons of Nerf out in the car. Come on, guys. And I think he thought we were younger than we were. He could have got us.
What?
He might have fucked some kids.
Dude, I mean, with that approach, that's a strong
That's a
fucking pitch.
dude. If I was a fifth grader and he was hitting
Is
me
he
with that
talking
Nerf,
like Nerf guns?
he's
Nerf
talking
balls?
whistlers, dude. He's talking you
Ooh,
can
the
launch
vortex,
that ball.
that's the vortex.
Yeah, baby. Instead, he's gonna launch a fucking whistler into your butt, dude. A weird, retarded amount of cum going into your fucking kid
This
mouth.
might be the worst thing I think we've ever
right,
discussed.
so-
No, I'm not done. My thing is that imagine the moment of regret when he gets those claws on you, dude. You're 11 years old. Fucking old Mike Myers, dude, has you buy the Subaru hatchback. There's not a Nerf in sight, and he just overpowers you. You're like, Mike, no. Mike.
Come on, Mike. God damn it. Fuck.
You know, like the summer when you just got like start smelling the grass. You're like smelling the grass and like the rained on like dirt, and you're just like, that's all you remember is Mike Myers, dude, just ripping off your leaves and getting you.
Oh man!
And ironically, in the distance, someone throws a vortex whistler. Dude, it's like,
you can hear.
that's all you hear.
Damn, Mike Myers.
God, that would be brutal.
Also,
if he had got you guys,
he's definitely dead. He is definitely dead. Whatever
Dude,
he had was
someone fucking caught him wandering in the
someone
yard.
beat him to fucking death. He tried to fucking nerf some boys. Also, we let it go. Like
Yeah,
no
that
one
makes
fucking
sense.
ratted him out. We were just like, that's weird.
A long time ago, that was like, it was, I mean, I'm going off anecdotal evidence, but it was like, there was child molesters back in the day.
I talked to one.
They were just funny.
I talked to Mike Myers.
They used to be called funny guys. They're the guys
was-
that he's up to funny business. Don't go around him. There
Yeah.
was Uncle Eddie was like the urban legend around us. And it was this guy who would just like walk around and buy little boys' underwears. They used to say he walked
I
around
heard
with a
about
pizza
this
box
guy.
full of
Yeah,
underwear.
I heard about this guy.
I knew a guy. I worked with a guy who he was like a drug addict, but he used to go. He was like telling me how he used to go to this guy's house in Upper Darby, and this guy would take pictures of you in your underwear. And he would be like, "Dude, it's $50." And he'd be like, "I never did it." I'm like, "You definitely did it."
Dude, my dad got fucked up and told us a story like that.
Oh no!
And he had a buddy that kept coming back with like, because they had a weird guy in their neighborhood who would do something eerily similar to taking pictures with you. I forget what it was. I think it was you had to let him touch your dick.
What?
I think it was full on like if you let him touch your dick, he'll give you stuff. And
Fair
they
trade.
had one friend that was like totally unfazed by the sexual assault and just kept showing up with like new shit and cool shit. They're like, "What are you doing, dude?" He's like, "This guy, he keeps fucking buying me shit." And they're like, "Don't you have to let him touch your dick?" He's like, "Yeah, who gives a fuck, dude?"
Oh my
It's just
God.
some retarded guy. He's grabbing my dick.
I mean,
And they
dude,
just let it go.
wild.
Anyway,
That's
Mike
fucking-
Myers. Mike Myers' origin story. This is my
That's
favorite
his
thing.
dad, dude.
Michael Myers' dad?
Yeah, the guy who was paying and grabbing
that
dicks.
was from less than 3 miles from that high school.
He's probably paying like 35 cents a bird grab.
He was probably giving you like a Snickers bar for one bird grab, and like if you're a kid who's totally unfazed by that, that's a fucking deal.
Yeah, it's a steal.
It's like
actually.
just some fucking retarded guy grabs your bird for a second.
He might yank hard though.
Who cares?
That might hurt.
When you're a young boy, you can take some damage down there.
That's true.
You can get hit in the nuts and be
Actually,
like, that's nothing.
You probably grow a little too if you got a guy.
He's getting joked by a retarded guy. He's getting joked by a retarded guy down
You
by
got
the
a Gen 1 Mike Myers pulling you out, dude.
Yeah, that's
He probably
strength.
gained at least an extra inch.
Yep.
Wow.
What's really funny is that guy definitely got older and was like, Jesus, fuck, what was I doing? Like,
Well, yeah, he's
the
probably.
kid that was letting that old guy fucking touch his dick. He grew up and was just like, whoa.
I mean, dude, Woe was right. He probably has weird sexual shit now that he's like if
Yeah,
he
where
like,
did this come from?
like imagine if he had like his kid volunteer to the Special Olympics and he went there and was just raging the whole time, just a full fucking hard on.
Speaking of funny stories of my one uncle, when he was in summer camp,
Yeah.
the counselor was like, all right, everybody, let's play a game. And he was like, the game is, it's like put mustard on the wiener. Or like roast the weenie or something like that. Something about a hot dog. But it was my uncle's dick. And it was like, we got to put mustard on his dick.
Wait,
Like a string of mustard, a line of mustard needs to be on his dick.
time out.
This counselor was a fucking perv. And
He put his dick into a hot dog bun.
no, and he was saying my uncle's dick needed to get the mustard on it. So like the game was we got to catch him and tackle him and put mustard on his dick. And my uncle said he remembers like running through the woods and like all his friends chasing him.
What?
Yeah, seriously. That's a guy from Nebraska in like the fucking 60s.
Who was trying to put mustard on his dick?
The counselor. All right, so there's one kid,
yeah.
the victim.
Yeah, okay. The Vic.
All right. And the pervert was like, hey, kids,
The
let's all
counselor.
play a game. Yes. So let's say he has 15 Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts. She's like,
Jesus.
hey, we're all going to chase, I almost said his name, and
Yeah.
put mustard on his dick. That's the game.
And the kids went after him
And the
to do
kids
it.
joined. His friends were like, this is a fun game. There's nothing weird about this. But he was like, I remember being like, this is fucked up. This is wrong.
Did he get mustard on his
No,
dick?
he ran.
He got away?
He ran, yeah.
Where do you run, home?
Yeah, dude, he was Forrest Gump. He played football in Nebraska, survived the World Trade Center.
What
He's
the
a fucking
fuck did they
animal.
do? Did his parents go to the camp?
I don't think anyone
I
cared.
think back then it was like
Again, it was like,
that
damn,
camp's
dude, that guy's
camp's
weird.
just weird.
Anyway, so I haven't gotten to the Michael Myers Origin story. So the reason why everyone was like, Michael Myers is retarded and you got to just let him go. He's just a retarded guy. Let him go. Was because the idea was that he got in a car accident and his mom was the driver and her head got cut off and landed on his lap. And he went retarded from that. And everyone believed it.
So he's basically like Hodor.
He got his
The one day
mom's
he
head
just
got
like
cut off
he just got cursed and was like Hodor.
Yeah. He was like Nerf ball.
Nerf.
He's just trying to fuck kids. But it's just I'd never thought about it until tonight when I was talking about it, and it was like
Jesus Christ.
I think parents were on that. I think like the community agreed the reason he was retarded was a head fell onto his lap and he got retarded.
I mean, that's a better story than if he just was a retarded kid who watched his mom get decapitated.
He was retarded the whole time. I think he was retarded the whole time.
What if his mom did get decapitated?
She might have gotten decapitated.
And he was a retarded kid who caught his mother's head and was like, no.
Oh my God.
Like that, it doesn't get worse than that.
He tried to put it back on.
Oh, God.
So you'll be better. This isn't funny, dude. This is people are going to stop listening to the cast.
All right, that actually was
Chupacabras, retarded guys.
I thought you were saying he put his mother
on his own head.
Yeah.
He's like, now I'm double smart.
That's horrible.
I'm going to trick all the kids. Hey, you kids want Nerf balls?
I can drive now.
He just plows into another car, takes their heads off.
That's funny.
Final destination is just a retarded guy. It's all these freak beheadings.
I love how every accident in Mechanicsburg ends in a decapitation.
Damn, dude, this is sick. What are we at? What
50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
You want to call it?
Yeah, we can call it. I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're going to follow that with, dude.
Fuck these listeners, dude. They don't deserve an hour this week.
They don't. That was so fucking funny. What?
We do have to announce the newest live podcast.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Big development.
Today, we solidified the deal, dude. I was fucking lubing deals today.
True that.
I was emailing people. I was depressed and desperate. So I was emailing like bookers that stopped booking me like a year ago. I was like, are you even going to use me anymore?
You just send pictures of yourself.
Dude, I emailed the guy who runs the Comedy Zones.
Yeah.
And I was like, you haven't gotten back to me in like 3 emails. Like, are you done using me or should I keep emailing you? And he didn't get back to me.
You got to hit up SJ, baby.
I hit up a bunch of people and I was like, you got to fucking book me right now. And I had not a lot of responses. Anyway, we did solidify the next live cast.
Helium deal.
Helium deal is that was the big kahuna, dude.
Yep.
The live cast. Are you ready for this, listener? The night before Thanksgiving. Wow.
What you gonna be doing?
10 p.m. Helium Comedy Club. The night before Thanksgiving. Fuck your shitty family.
Yep.
Dude.
We'll see him the next day.
Yeah. Black out at Helium with us.
Drive home.
And then go to your shitty family Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You're too old for Thanksgiving now anyway.
True that.
It's time for you to start your own family. Mm-hmm. Your parents are probably shitty and dying.
Yep. Go to the cast. Black out. Knock a girl up. Start your own family that night.
Mm-hmm.
The genesis of your personal journey.
Celebrate the greatest white holiday of them all next to Columbus Day, Thanksgiving.
Was there anything you could post on Labor Day? I was trying to post something mean about white people on Labor Day. I couldn't think of anything.
You could criticize us for working.
Whoa. Whoa. I thought there was like a Christopher Columbus thing. Actually, everyone else worked.
I'm sure you could look at the history of Labor Day and be like, you want to talk labor? How about
Slaves.
slave labor?
True.
White people, you fucking idiots.
Damn, I'm pissed I missed that opportunity.
That was a fucking layup, yeah.
Yeah, I missed that.
Anyway, the night before Thanksgiving, dude. How hyped are you?
I'm excited.
What do you think of Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, I don't know if you know the true story. It's when there was a big basket of fruit that we shared with the Native Americans, and we all ate it and had fun.
That's it.
And we were dressed like the Quaker oatmeal guy.
Yep. It was, what's the name of that horn?
A cornucopia.
Cornucopia. There we go. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
And we ate that, and then afterwards we were like,
apples and squash.
Fuck off of our land, you fucking idiots.
And we wrestled them off our lands.
And
dude.
all they had was fucking dull, sharp, not dull, sharp. You know what I mean?
No,
they had
I
sharp
think-
objects. We had fucking muskets. We were like, get the fuck out of here.
No, we ate that. We ate the cornucopia. We ate some squash and some turkeys, and then we were like, "Yo, guys, we're gonna build you guys some casinos. You're about to get super rich." And they were like, "Whoa, yes."
They were like, how?
How?
And we're like, dude, trust us. You know how you guys have been living in tents for the last fucking couple centuries?
Yep.
We're about to build electricity and fucking internet and cars and phones and
Slot
shit.
machines.
You know those bullshit tents you guys have been living in? They're gonna suck dick compared to the casinos we give you.
Dude, how about that video I showed you of the lady?
What?
The lady, and it was like the Aboriginal lady who never saw white people
that
until the
was great.
70s. Dude, they had a video, and there's this lady who never saw white people ever, and then saw an airplane, and was just like, "What the fuck?" And they hid in the bushes for like 3 days.
Her and her
thinking-
family hid in a tree.
Yeah, they thought the white people were going to kill them.
Yeah.
And they're eating like, they called it like bushwhackies or something. It was just like rolled up grass. They're eating it.
Yeah.
And then like a priest found them like hiding in the bushes.
Good Catholic priest.
A good Catholic priest got them out of the bushes with some lollipops, dude.
With some
Gave
lollies.
them some lollies, dude.
Yeah.
And then this lady now like is like a world renowned artist and
Yeah, and
lives a good life.
And it was a nice tale of white culture. No, I do think Indians should be a little more grateful on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We did bless them with all of modern technology.
Tap out shirts.
Think about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
We gave them a fucking Oklahoma. They have some. We gave them Oklahoma. They get to hang out there.
That's Oklahoma's theirs.
No, but some of it is.
Okay.
We're not gonna give them the whole fucking thing.
Mohegan Sun.
They get Mohegan. They get a ton of fucking cool casinos.
A lot of casinos, dude.
Think
And
what
they don't
had
pay
before.
income tax.
What did they have before? They
What
were
did they have
worried
before?
about like bears. That was a problem.
True.
Now what's their problem?
White people.
That's a significantly worse problem.
White bear, polar bears, dude.
White bears coming in. Yeah, that's way
I mean,
worse.
those casinos are a good deal. You know, if you get to get in there and fucking, you know.
Dude, they would scalp you. Look at that head of hair.
Oh, they want my
That's
head of
got
hair,
a
bro.
nice pelt.
Yeah, they get me.
That'd be a good pelt for
I
those.
look like a French fur trader, dude. They
You do.
scalp me quick.
Dude, I would stop you. All right, this is.
Yep.
We shouldn't make fun of natives.
Live cast.
Live cast the night before Thanksgiving.
Come out.
Helium Comedy Club, 10 p.m. We're
Yup.
following the legend Dom Herrera.
Wow.
Wow.
We'll get him on.
Suck our dicks.
We should get him on and then this big Dom get the fuck out.
Yeah, you old idiot. No, you legend.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the less pull. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spilled dressing on the vest at the festival, the best of all. Had a midget Puerto Rican at my beck and call. Best believe that there was neck involved. Fuck around and almost wrecked the sub. We took acid for 10 days straight up in the mountains. Started running with the stallions. Playing frisbee in the West Indies. Did the tango with my kidneys eyes open. Now I know just what my kids need. Rockin' very loose pants. Yeah. Rockin' very loose pants. Yeah. Buried $1 million in the sand by the clock tower. Before I die, take a hot shower. Ride the Harley into the sunset. 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 By chance, I seen her in the lobby of the Ritz with a man, the one that swings the hockey stick.